we spoke yesterday about next season. I know we're all excited about this season, but it's important for the Canucks to not just be a one and done team as far as like we were good this year and then we fell off and then we ran into the same problems that we had before, which in a lot of cases was a lack of depth. And all these pending unrestricted free agents that the Canucks have, a lot of them, almost all of them, I guess, have played pretty well. Like Sam Lafferty, Teddy Bluger, Dakota Joshua. And I know the guys were on the station were speculating yesterday about who the Canucks might re-sign. And with all the love that Teddy Bluger has got, maybe they target him to re-sign. But that means that maybe they can't afford a guy like Dakota Joshua or Sam Lafferty.
Yeah.
And Alvin, in his interview with Ian McIntyre, said, I anticipate there's going to be some changes starting next year, as there is for every NHL team. The cap is going to go up, but it's not going to go up so much that everyone's affordable. And then player salaries go up when the cap goes up. And he said, I anticipate some of those changes would be internally with some of the younger players coming in and taking a step. And then IMAC asked him, all right, who are some of those young guys you're thinking about? And these are the guys that Alvin name-checked down in Abbotsford. Podkolzin, Baines, Ratu, Linus Karlsson, Cole McWard, Artur Silovs, and he did name Max Sasson, who Brandon said, like, I'm glad you asked me about guys that have kind of stuck out in a good way. And, what I like to hear about Max Sasson is, like, he's out there killing penalties. He's got speed. He can win faceoffs. Maybe he's a 4C candidate for next season.
You got to start thinking in those terms, right? Because you have to realize, like, the bottom six in this particular group, just based on economics, it doesn't sound like you can't fall in love and get married and get attached to all of these guys. It's just Dakota Joshua has rightly earned a raise. Is that fair to say at this point?
Yeah, I think someone's going to go out and say, like, we need to add some size, some toughness, and he can score goals and he can kill penalties. He might get like a 3-year, I don't know, $9 million deal. Doesn't that kind of make sense for him?
A little 3 times 3, yeah. Like I don't see
some
why not.
team out there that doesn't have the cap issues that the Canucks have.
I think other teams will look at Teddy Bluger and say, hey, there could be some real value there. Maybe we can pay him more than Vancouver could pay to retain him.
Well, if I'm Bluger, I'm getting term out of the Canucks.
Exactly.
He's only 29 years old. I'd want at least 2 years.
And he's bounced around a lot, right? He probably wants a little bit of, like,